What's up, everybody? It's Known to go and give you another reaction video. This one is two disturbing horror stories. We don't know what type of horror stories. I have no idea what type they are. And this is by Llama Arts. As you guys, if you guys have stuck around with me long enough, I've reacted to a couple of Llama Arts videos months ago. Heck, I feel like almost a year ago, in all honesty. And they are really good animation. He animates the stories, and usually it's Mr. Nightmare who winds up narrating the stories and telling us what's going on. But those two together is like a perfect combination, in all honesty. Like one of the best animators for story times on YouTube by far. And Mr. Nightmare, one of the best commentators, I swear to God. This, I feel like it's just going to be good, just like all the other ones. I feel like this is going to be good. So definitely make sure to go subscribe to Mr. Nightmare and Llama Arts. I'm going to try to have their links to their actual channels in the description down below. Is just hard getting them how I upload these videos. They go just straight to YouTube. It's just hard getting those links without having to completely take the video off. Like, I don't know how this phone works. It just messes up. But we're going to start this. We're going to start this reaction video in 3, 2, 1, go.
Over the weekend, about 15 coworkers and myself had our company trip to the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park.
Right off the bat, I know this ain't Mr. Nightmare. Who is this, and why is his voice so damn deep?
Known for being Stephen King's inspiration for The Shining, we took an 8 p.m. ghost tour where we joined about 15 other people to get guided around the property and told stories about its history and creepy things that are said to have happened. We were told to take a lot of pictures, I'm sure, to try and capture orbs or ghosts. Many green orbs were caught in pictures, but I don't think anything is as creepy as this photo taken by my coworker. A little girl in a hot pink dress who was definitely not on our tour. And apparently, years ago, a young girl who was 12 to 13 by the name of Lucy was squatting in the basement of the concert hall, which is where this photo was taken. And she was discovered upon plans to begin some construction. She was forced to leave, and the night got below freezing. So she froze to death. Everyone on my tour has vouched.
I swear I can't do this, because this dude's voice, I mean, don't get me wrong, Mr. Nightmare does great deliveries, but this dude's voice is just scary as all living hell. It really is. Like, I'm sitting here, even though it's like, it's 8 in the morning. It's 8 in the morning. It's bright outside, or it's getting bright outside. I got the lights on. You guys already know what it is, but at the same time, it's like, this dude's voice, when he said that she froze to death, I'm sitting here like, why did your voice seem to get deeper? Like, what is going on? I'm sorry for her. Did I do something wrong? I huh?
That this girl was not on our tour. I mean, who wouldn't remember someone wearing hot pink? The man pictured as our tour guide, no one would have been in front of him. I am convinced that this is the ghost of Lucy. Just one more added note, though I doubt anyone would believe me. But there was only one time throughout the tour where I felt any strange energy or feeling. And it was right there, headed down to the basement of the concert hall.
That was really good. I hope, and at the same time I don't hope, that this dude is narrating the next one, because he messed me up. Like, he really did. His voice completely threw me off, in all honesty. Now, that is apparently the first disturbing horror story, and I don't know whether to believe or not to believe that. At the same time, though, if you're there and all this did happen to this person, and you're sitting there describing somebody, and you're saying, hey, they're wearing hot pink, they're in this picture, but nobody's here, and everybody else is saying that nobody's there, they're either all playing a prank on you, because it's not like you took the picture, your coworker took it. So they're either all playing a prank on you, or this ghost is real. It's literally 50-50. We have no idea. Now, like I was saying, this is the first horror story, but we have like a good chunk of the video left. So like, what is there more, or is it just what?
What's that? Plain white sauce? Plain white sauce makes your teeth go grey.
Hi, I'm Billy Swift, and I'm here to tell you about Quid. Quid is an awesome app where you can collect stickers, gifts, pop figures, and so much more for free. Quid has tons of stickers from shows like Rick and Morty, Family Guy, and Archer. You can even get llama art stickers. Didn't get the stickers you wanted? No problem! Trade with other users and try to complete sets to get special awards. Get free coins every few hours to keep your collection growing. If you run out, there's loads of ways to get more coins for free. You can use the stickers you've collected in any messaging app. Yes, any messaging app. A new feature of Quid is the Shelfie, where you create scenes with your collectibles, which you can share with other users.
This happened a few weeks ago when I was walking home from school, excited that my freshman year was coming to an end. It was a Tuesday night when I was turning in my last essay for history. I left...
Okay, now again, right off the bat, I know it's not Mr. Nightmare, but it dang sure don't sound like Mr. Deep Voice back in the last video. I don't know why I decided to watch that ad. I had no idea it was an ad. I had no idea what was going on. As soon as I realized it was, though, that's why I skimmed ahead. Sorry I couldn't cut that out, but my reaction quality has been trash lately. If I could just get this laptop to work, wouldn't have a problem. I'm looking right at it. Keeps turning off. Don't know what's wrong with it. But we're going to start this video again.
To the last minute, and the teacher actually made me complete it before I could go home. I hated my teacher for that. Around 8 p.m., I had finished that goddamn essay and was walking home. The rain had stopped, and there was a beautiful...
Hold up, I missed something. This dude said 8 p.m.? Didn't he say that he was finishing his senior year in high school? Hell, even if it was college, what teacher gonna make you stay to the point where it was 8 p.m. when you finish your essay? I'd be damned. I'd be... Let a teacher do that to me. I swear to God.
Sunset. Suddenly, I noticed something. There was a red 2016 Toyota Camry right behind me. I got goosebumps thinking it was following me. I didn't look back and started walking in my apartment's direction. I wanted to go to a busy road to feel safer.
Nah. See, that's where you messed up the first time. If you feel like you're being followed, whether it's on foot or in a vehicle, never go the direction of your house. Then you showing them where you live. Then if it turns out they were following you and they don't happen to do anything that night, you have nothing to do, because it could be 2-3 weeks later. You sitting there forgot about the situation. All of a sudden, glass breaking downstairs. You hear people screaming and shit. Like, this is a problem. Never. I'm telling every subscriber of mine, whether you're young or old. If you're older, you should know this. If you didn't know this when you were older, I'll be the next person following. Okay, but you should never. If you ever have the feeling, even if the feeling's just tiny, never go to your house. This is you, your safety, your family safety, everybody. I'm being dead serious. Never go to your house. Take as many erratic turns as you can, as long as you still know where your house is at. Don't get lost your dang self, because that's going to be a problem. But take as many turns as you can and go all over the place just to make sure that they're following you. And if you ever hit like some kind of open road while you've been turning and everything, gun that junk. Don't be crazy speeding, but gun that junk a little bit. Take some more erratic turns and find some alternate way to get to your house. That should be what you do. It's worked for me. Don't ask any questions.
Just then, the car sped up, stopping right next to me. A middle-aged man asked me where I was headed and suggested to drop me off. I said no thanks, but the man wouldn't leave and insisted. I wanted to tell the man to just fuck off, but I took off running instead. I heard a loud noise and at the same time felt something I can only describe as a sharp vibration hitting my flesh. I fell to the ground not knowing what happened.
Did my boy get shot or tased? Lamar, you got people dying in your stories now? What the heck is going on? Obviously, he's not dead for real, but I'm sitting here like people getting shot, people getting kind of bodied over here. If I'm sitting here, you already know I would have told the dude to fuck off. And then I would have just like bolted in zigzags, man. You got to go in zigzags. I freak around. I hear anything or hear people get out the car, out the window. I'm going in zigzags, bro. You ain't seeing me serpentine.
Happened. Out of adrenaline, I was about to get up and run again as I felt a heavy arm grab me by the mouth. Then the pain set in. I realized that I was shot. There was another man next to him that searched my pockets. He grabbed my phone and threw it on the ground as he tied my legs and taped my mouth. They quickly put me into the trunk of their car and then started driving. I could feel that we were going very fast, and I'm sure that we hadn't stopped at all for a good 30 minutes. I was feeling my blood soaking into my shirt, which scared me the most. I was certain that I was going to die. I was thinking about my parents and what they would feel when they heard that I was missing. Then the car came to a stop. By some miracle, I heard a police officer asking for IDs and driver's licenses. I wanted to yell for help, but nothing came out. Just then, I heard 3 to 4 gunshots. I heard another cop yelling,
Man down! Man down! Shots fired!
Man, can you imagine how scary this crap would be? This ain't even paranormal stuff. This is just real. This ain't got nothing to do with paranormal. This is just real. I swear to God, if I was in his situation, I'm shot. I'm already pissed off because I'm shot, man. I'm in so much dang pain. But I hear all this crap going on. Hear cops asking for license and registration. And then, you hearing cops, you thinking, oh, thank God, I'm alive. But if the next thing you hear at the cops is, man down, send back up. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. These people weren't playing no games. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's the first thing you're gonna think is that you are going to die. This would scare the hell out of me.
I was begging the cop to find me. Then I heard the cop searching the car. I was feeling joy as my pain was growing worse. Seconds felt like hours. The officer then opened the car's trunk and suddenly started firing at me out of a fight or flight response. Thankfully, the bullets missed. The officer quickly caught up to the fact that I was kidnapped.
You call that quickly catching up? He fired like 4 or 5 shots at you. I would have sued him. But you don't do that. You don't. I understand it was a fight or flight. You probably saw your friend get shot or killed or something like that. But if I'm laying in the trunk, you gonna pop the trunk and freaking just have some kind of like hesitation, bro. Because if you had shot me or killed me or just shot me and gravely injured me, as soon as I come out of that coma, I'm coming for your ass.
And injured. He called for backup immediately, and it arrived in minutes.
Did he not apologize? Did he not apologize? Okay.
They placed the injured officer onto a gurney and drove off in an ambulance. Finally, when the scene was safe, they called another ambulance for me. I woke up in the hospital. The news media was everywhere. I was fine after a few days, but later learned that the officer that was shot didn't make it. I don't know if those men are still alive or rotting away in a prison for killing an officer. I don't want to know what would have happened if those officers hadn't stopped the car.
Narrated by Christian Johnson. Did a good job, Christian. Did a good job. Anyway, that is it for this video titled 2 Disturbing Horror Stories. The first one wasn't really bugging me that much, but this one This one would have had me floored. I would have been tripping out. I would have been all over the place. Blood would have been all over that dang trunk. If they have taken me where they were trying to take me, they would have felt real pissed off about having to clean up all that blood in the trunk, because I would have got that junk everywhere. But that is it for this reaction video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Definitely make sure to go check out Llama Arts, and definitely check out the original video in the description down below. And I really just, I apologize, man. I really do. I apologize because I keep taking these breaks, and I was doing so well at first. But it's not me taking a break. It's just when I go to work and everything, and I have those midday shifts and everything, because that's all I've been working those past 3 days is those midday shifts, and I'll get back at like 10 or 11 o'clock. First thing I'm not thinking of is doing reactions, especially when I just get off work. Midday shifts suck. Give me early in the morning or late at night. That way I can do what I gotta do. But that's it for this reaction video. I think I got one or two more, and then I got another story time for y'all. I'm gonna see you guys next time, and peace.